Well met, Knights of the Order. This is Muscle and Magicka, and you, my friend, just accepted a quest. So here I am, wandering the steps to High Hrothgar, as I am often wont to do, thinking to myself, Rance, why can't you lift more weight? Why aren't you stronger? Why do trainers hate Mike Chang so much? And as I'm contemplating these things, I wandered into a great hall, within which I found a number of old, gray-bearded monks gathered together, performing these feats of incredible power, using only their voices. So, of course, instead of worrying about whether or not I was trespassing on private property or high, I approached them and I said, "How is it that you are able to do such things?" After a moment of silence, one of the monks laughed, looked down, and said simply, "You must create tightness." Now, what he actually said was something about dragon tongues and Parthernax, but I knew what he meant. What he meant was, by simply tightening their glutes, retracting their shoulder blades, and activating their abdominals, these monks were able to better transmit force throughout their body, generate torque, and access levels of power that they would not have been able to access otherwise. Now, they kept going on about Alduins and eating worlds, but at this point I really wasn't paying attention because it occurred to me that this principle could apply not only to shouting, but to lifting, and really to life in general. Now, the specifics may vary depending on the lift that you're doing. You know, you may not want to squeeze your shoulder blades together quite as tightly for a bent over row as you would for a bench press, but if you apply this principle of creating tightness to all of your lifts, gripping the bar like you're trying to bend it, locking your shoulder blades into place, digging your feet into the ground, screwing them in, not only will you completely optimize your ability to put out power, but you will do so safely under heavy loads by protecting your spine and protecting your joints from injuries that can occur when you try to put out power with loose limbs and uncontrolled movements. I think you'll find that you'll also be better for it in the long run, because every time you execute a movement in this position, with your chest out, your shoulders back, your abs braced, the more time you spend in this position, the more you train your body to recognize it and to acclimate to it, so that years down the road, when you're as old as these old dudes that I found, you will be able to hold your head high, primarily because your spine is braced and neutral instead of collapsed and dysfunctional. Anyway, I hope you gained some experience points from this. Don't forget to like the video if you leveled up, and if you have any topics or questions that you'd like for me to cover in the future, feel free to leave them in the comments. Oh, snap.